On Wednesday, the Auditor General revealed the same waste and scandal that plagued eHealth is also running rampant through the Ministry of Health, the LHINs, and Ontario hospitals. Barely a year has passed since Mr. McCarter released his scathing report on the worst scandal in Ontario history, the $1 billion eHealth boondoggle. In the wake of that scandal, we watched Dalton McGuinty cry crocodile tears and promise Ontario families that he would clean up his mess, make his government more accountable, and end the practice of handing out sole-sourced contracts to his friends and to insiders. It's clear his promises were more trick than treat. Enter eHealth 2.0. In his new report, the auditor found Ontario families picked up the tab for one consultant's personal vacation to Japan, another consultant's $500 phone bill at a swanky hotel, and another who billed a $7,000 bonus for himself. And the list goes on. Worse still, he found the Ministry of Health, under the watch of Deb Matthews, handed out a sole-sourced contract for $500,000 after Dalton McGuinty solemnly promised to stop. Within 24 hours of Deb Matthews' apology and rehashed promises to clean up their act at the ministry, the hospitals and the LHINs, Gary Switzer, CEO of the scandal-plagued Erie St. Clair LHIN, offered no apologies for the untendered contract his LHIN signed. He then thumbed his nose at Ontario families when he claimed that his LHIN will be able to continue to hand out sole-sourced contracts in the future. He simply said he was entitled to do so. If Minister Matthews was sincere about cleaning up the agencies under her watch, she should fire Mr. Switzer immediately. This behaviour is no longer tolerated by Ontario families, and it should no longer be tolerated by the Liberal government. If she doesn't, Ontario families will know her apologies are as meaningless as Dalton McGuinty's. When things have become so bad in Dalton McGuinty's Ontario that his scandals have sequels, it's clear it's time for a change. There is just one way to fix the rot that has set in deep in this government, and that's a change in government.